Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here. Welcome back to another episode of this PES 2021 Master League with Spurs. Today we're going to kick off against Porto. We're going to play Forest and Palace. Maybe a little bit of rotation in the Forest game. There's a lot of games come thick and fast in this one, like just over a week period. But let's take on Porto. In the first leg, we're at home. Hopefully a decent result and no away goal. We want to go further this year than when we got knocked out to Atletico Madrid last season. Right, so this will be the squad for the game against Porto. Absolutely full strength. 91 team spirit, and we're in for a good game. I'm really going for this one. I'm really hoping we could get a decent result. Of course, the usuals: Harry Kane, Dybala, Bale, Son, Ndombele, Lo Celso, Skriniar, Sanchez, Dumfries, Davis. We've got a very strong team now when we could put it out and look at that bench. We've got a strong bench as well. Bodo on there. Doku will make the bench as well. Lucas Moura, the man in form, on the bench as well. So I'm excited. I do like the look of this Porto side, though. I do like Romario Barrow as well, who they have, which is, you know, going to be interesting to see how he progresses on this game as well. They've still got Alex Telles. He's not at Manchester United. Octavio is not a bad player as well. Zid Luis up top as well. And the usual, you know, Chancellor Mbemba from Newcastle. So he could, you know, maybe cause us a problem. He's definitely the weak spot. We're going to try and cause him some issues. So here we have it, back to the Champions League after a little bit of a break, obviously, since the group stages. And this is arguably the biggest game of this episode here against Porto, the home leg. We want to get ourselves off to a decent start in this double-legged tie against Porto. Not the most difficult side we could have drawn, so I'm kind of eagerly excited that we should get an okay result. Decent result. We'll do all right. Let's go and win. Well, Lo Celso did well there to win the ball back. And he has found Gareth Bale. What could Gareth Bale do? Tries to cut inside and then find the pass. He does find the pass to Harry Kane. And Harry Kane can't move the ball on to Dybala. And a pretty decent start from ourselves now, putting the pressure on them. I'm happy with it so far. Porto have had nothing to offer this Tottenham side, but there's no goal in it. So as long as there's no goal in it, we know the game will be wide open. And they'd love the first goal, definitely, because then they can sit back with ease, to be honest with you. If they score early doors, just watch them sit nice and deep, very defensive, and that is exactly what we want to avoid in this game. We want the game to be as open as possible, because it favours us when we're playing an open game. And we'll find Harry Kane now in a dangerous position. What can Harry Kane do? I'm going to try and blast that one towards Dybala! And he was lining up for the shot, but he just couldn't get it off, could he? Davis now, we'll give it to him. And we'll play it back inside towards Ndombele. Not much going at the moment. Dumfries is going to get a decent run in now. What can he do? Harry Kane to the near post. And he heads it over. Well, very scrappy first half, but Zid Luis now will get forward for the first time and see what he can do. Luckily for us, Denzel Dumfries is in there, and let's just fire that one up. When we've got Harry Kane on the pitch. Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? And now it'll be a second bite of the cherry for Porto. And the pressure is being put on us here. And we do kind of crumble a little bit, don't we, in the Champions League? It's devastating that we do. Oh, and Son's messed up there. Just rushing it. We're rushing the passes a little bit too much. See Luis now. What can he do? He will fire off his shot that was, I don't know, for a brief moment. I thought that was going in. Son now with the clever footwork. Kane onto Bale. Oh, what a finish from Gareth Bale. And it only took one opportunity. And he's done it. Champions League goal here for Gareth Bale. It's great play between Son, Kane and Bale, to be fair. And that just eases the pressure a little bit. It's been a really tense first half, to be honest with you. And it's good play from Son just to cut inside, take the ball away, and then easy pass in for Harry Kane to find G. Bale. 1-0 Tottenham. Zid Luis now will find Nemanja, and Zid Luis will win the ball back. And luckily he's under a bit of pressure there. What can we do now? I'm going to look for Gareth Bale, but again forcing it. We're rushing these passes too often, and it's causing me just that slight problem of finding ourselves in a position where we invite pressure onto ourselves. Zid Luis again there. Davinson Sanchez does fantastically. Batavio wins the ball back, and again, we're just inviting pressure on ourselves, and there we go, Denzel. There we go, Denzel. Oh, is he on? Is he on? That's the question. Gareth Bale is on here. Can Gareth Bale do? We're going to try and whip it in. Oh, Dybala. He's got to finish it, hasn't he? He's been questionable with his finishing. Like, there's no doubt his actual play. Oh, when he's on the pitch. Gareth Bale will feed it back across. Oh, no one can get to it. His play when he's on the pitch is just second to none. He creates a lot. Oh, Lo Celso now. What can he do? He's going to lift that one up for Harry Kane. Oh, he just can't get the back of the net. Again, we just can't find the back of the net again. And a lot of opportunities here. And it's still, surprisingly, 1-0. Well, there we go, guys. 1-0 at half-time. A really cagey first half, but we managed to get the goal. We put a little bit of pressure on there towards the end of the half, which was fantastic to see, but it's not been a perfect Spurs performance, that's to say, at this stage so far. Skriniar will find Dybala now. What could Dybala do? Dybala keeps hold of the ball. What can he do? And Bemba, oh, he tries to go past him. Well in Saravia for getting back there. That was a brilliant solo run. Skriniar does keep it in. That was a brilliant solo run, but just couldn't get anything from it. G. Bale now. Oh, spot Denzel. Oh, that's beautiful from Gareth. Denzel will whip it across. It's not enough on it. Maybe I should have gone with the low cross there. Nice play, though. Really nice interchanging play from us. Well, they're going to make a substitution. They're going to bring on Diaz for Octavio. So, interesting. I quite like Octavio, but hey, they're not doing well. They're not performing well, and you're going to make substitutions when you're not playing well. Oh, they made a mistake. What could Dybala do? Oh, it's not great. But Lo Celso will win the ball back and not manage to find the ball through. And they've made a lot of mistakes here again. Gareth Bale now. Will he be returning the favour to Harry Kane? What a save there. What a fantastic save. I thought Harry Kane was in. And again, sloppy at the back from them. G. Bale for the first time winning the ball back. And I thought, do you know what? This has got to be a goal. But it's a little bit too close to the keeper. A double sub here. We're going to bring on Gedson and Reguilon for Davis and Lo Celso. And Porto find themselves with a free kick. Interesting to see what they can do. Look at that, 95% of passes completed for Porto. And it just kind of shows you where they've been at in this game, which is on it. They have been on it, to be fair to them. We've just kind of enforced them, pushed them back, won the ball back like that there. And Dybala now. Oh, it wasn't the best of touches, and Mpemba manages to get to the ball. And Bele finds Harry Kane. Harry Kane's going to wait for the run of Son. What can Son do now? Tries to play it inside for Gareth Bale, but we'll end up with a free kick. I probably won't show you this free kick, because if you've seen one of my free kicks, you've seen them all. It's hitting the wall, or it's going way into the top stand like a conversion. Oh, great ball into Z. Louise. He will be allowed to turn, but he took that really badly, didn't he? The shot in the end. When you think about it, the shot was really poorly taken, and it's going to give us an opportunity now. What can we do? Dybala. I do have the odd option. I wanted Harry Kane to make a run. He didn't want to make a run. He does in the end. Oh, he just kind of held off, didn't he? He just kept holding off and holding off. Dybala now. Kane again. Oh, he wants Gareth Bale. Who's going to give it to Harry Kane for 2-0. The link-up play is sublime sometimes from this side. Absolutely sublime. Oh, you have a dance, Harry. You have a dance, Harry. And we'll take it. 2-0 Tottenham. I can't complain. There is no complaints you're going to hear from this end. Fantastic play again. Bale does so well, and there's no one near him. He's not going to miss it this time, even though the keeper's in a great position. 2-0 Tottenham. Well, a great performance from Gareth Bale today. But we'll bring him off. We'll give Doku some more game time. Get him used to the system. Get his team spirit up. Get him playing some games for the team. And we'll see how he gets on in this one. Oh, Son spotted the run of Dybala. Oh, they've let him in. Dybala surely this time. He can't score again. Oh, it's going to bounce off Harry Kane and hit the post. And oh, Dybala. The amount of times that man has gone through on goal and just not been able to finish it. But, you know, his run, all his play is perfect. And it will come. It will come. The goals will start to reign supreme for him. We had it with Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura in that position couldn't score to save his life. Look at him this season. A complete different man. So, I've got faith. And they've done fantastically there to actually get the run around. The ball will go out for a corner. But, yeah, we got faith in Dybala. It will come the finish. He's been superb in terms of his passing and his movement, though. Let's hope this comes to nothing. I'd hate for them to leave with an away goal. It'd be deja vu of Atletico Madrid in control, and then coming away with an away goal would not be what we wanted. But we'll see what we could do here. And Endon Bele's done fantastically. And now Dybala will find himself on the ball, and he's got Doku. He had Doku, but we waited too long to play it. Well, there we go. Ladies and gents, 2-0 in the first leg, and as it should be. I mean, hey, don't count Porto out. They had a couple of good opportunities. They weren't awful, but we got the business done, and key players in Gareth Bale and Harry Kane making a huge impact. Just ahead of that Forest game, we just received some negotiations from Juve for Serge Aurier. Now, I don't know if we should sell him yet. I'd like to get your guys' opinions. We're going to keep that there, but I am going to be playing on a bit. But what we'll do is we'll transfer list him if you guys think we should move him on and getting a new right back next season. You know, he's decent backup, though, to Dumfries. It's whether we can get someone who's as good as him as decent backup for cheap, because it's not an area I want to be spending a lot of money next season, if we're being honest. We also need to remember we've got some players that are aging a little bit in the team, so we are going to have to start making some changes moving forward with some of the older players that are in the squad. Sergi Boy is one of them, to be fair, so maybe it would be time to get a new right-back in. Maybe a younger right-back to play understudy to Denzel Dumfries. So I thought I would just take a quick look through and see at some of the players that are aging in the team. Dybala and Harry Kane in their primes, obviously, not an issue there. But it's going to be more 30-plus players. We've got Douglas Costa at 32. You know, Boadu is coming on as well. I know there's question marks on him, but he's coming on. He's getting a lot better. 81 rated now, 21 year of age. He's just ever improving. So is Troy Parrott, though, up to 73 now. So I'd like to... It's hard to give anyone game time because of Harry Kane. So it's like near impossible to give anybody else game time. But let's have a quick flick through. See what older players we've got. We've got Son there at 30. We've got Lucas Moura at 30. So in their best years now, Gareth Bale at 33. He's going to be seeing less and less game time. Davis left back at 29. Serge Aurier at 30. So we do have a few older players. That maybe we need to think about those positions, but to be fair, we've got Gareth Bale there at 33, the oldest player in the squad. We've already kind of got his replacement in Dooku for future seasons, so I don't know. There's a couple of players though getting on a little bit now. We're probably going to be seeing the last couple of seasons of them, really. We'll change a little bit of the training. I'm just going through it a little bit, you know, checking it out, seeing what we've got. I think we're going to go classic number 10 instead of dummy runner, I think, for Boadu, just for now. I want to see what difference that has in like his progression, and we'll keep an eye on it. So just a few changes to the team against Forest. I believe we lost to Forest last time out, and they are going to play extremely defensive again, as per usual. We're playing a strong side though, really strong squad. And do you know what? Doesn't matter, because as long as Harry Kane's on the pitch and he's wearing the captain's armband, team spirit is always going to be high, and we've got really high team spirit again for this one. But yeah, just a little bit of rotation. I'm going to give Sessegnon another opportunity at left back, and see, because I like my left and right backs to bomb on, so he kind of does change into a winger a little bit, especially in this kind of game where we're going to have probably a lot of possession. We're going to be able to go at them, but we'll see how it goes. Well, these kind of games are usually ones that you should look forward to, using a few rotation players, getting to use some different players and having a real go at a team that you would be expecting to beat. But they've all been banana skins for us this season. All these kind of games have been banana skins for us this season, so hopefully we can have a decent performance and another 3 points. We just need to get consistent, especially consistent against teams that you would argue are far weaker. We are definitely the superior power in this one. Oh, Denzel Dumfries now. He's got great footwork. Harry Kane! Oh, he took a bit of a bounce, but Norman gets his hands to it. We're getting a little bit better at crossing, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. It feels like we're getting slightly better at crossing. They're going to try and play Tyler Walker down. That is the ball they'll look for. That is their out ball. They will look for that counter ball as much as possible. Well, Nottingham Forest now coming forward with Tyler Walker. We'll have to try and win this back. Dangerous position, trying to find Tyler Walker again, and he nearly finds the back of the net. And it's just same old Spurs against these smaller teams. And on the counter, they just seem to cause us all kinds of issues. Well, they're just going to let us run at him again. This time I'll try and play in Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura, who is in form! Lucas Moura! We'll have more of that episode by episode, honestly. We nearly got rid of him. I can't believe we nearly got rid of him again. It's a beautiful player, great touch, and what a hit! Norman didn't stand a chance. Norman did not stand a chance there. Dumfries made a great run, a really penetrating run, and Lucas Moura was available, and I just thought, you know what, let's hit it. And it's 1-0 Tottenham. Costa will fire that one towards Son. He's got good footwork, does Son. I think that definitely goes unnoticed. It's how good his footwork is. And Sessegnon now. Yeah, he's going to try and fire that one back towards Harry Kane. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it. Denzel Dumfries, though, will win the ball back. Lucas Moura now, and I just always feel like when he's on the ball, something's going to happen, but really congested in their area. Really congested. Very, very difficult. And they keep just looking for this long ball to Tyler Walker. And you know, I think that's just their out ball, and that's what we're going to see for the entirety of this game. But it worked. They were dangerous. That one move they had, they were dangerous, and nearly scored. Oh, Douglas Costa's made a nice run there, and he's found Harry Kane. Oh, shot blocked. Oh, it come back to Denzel Dumfries, and what is that from Douglas Costa? A terrible touch from him. Well crossed in from Dumfries. I'm really enjoying having Denzel Dumfries in the team. He offers you something else down this wide right. One, he's better at beating opposition, and two, he's better at crossing the ball. He's better at crossing the ball. Moura now, they're going to stand off him. You know they're going to stand off him. They have stood off him. Lucas Moura! He hits it again. There's probably the last one of them we'll try. Need to try and work the ball into the box. Give it to Harry Kane or someone like that. Douglas Costa was there as well on the edge. And this is where they're dangerous because Tyler Walker has won that ball this time and Sammy Amiobi's coming in and well played Denzel Dumfries. Lucas Moura will find Harry Kane. It will play in Douglas Costa for 2-0. Oh, it's poor from Costa. It's very poor. Should be 2-0 Tottenham. Oh, Tyler Walker's made a great run. What can we do? Tyler Walker. And this is what they'll do. This is what they'll do. And we need to be more cautious here. We need to be far more cautious. We get lucky there that Tyler Walker's made that mistake. Look at it. He just wins the initial header. And if he wins it, we're in trouble. And oh, that's really good stuff. That's really good stuff. Well, there we go. Half time. And it should definitely be more from us. But Forest had two unbelievable opportunities. Tyler Walker will be kicking himself at half time. Well, they've brought off Tyler Walker for Lewis Grabban. And my only assumption can be they're very unhappy that Tyler Walker missed the opportunities that he missed. And I can understand why they'd be unhappy with that. I really can, because he missed some very good opportunities. And if Lucas Moura had got to that, he missed some very good opportunities. So I understand why they've brought him off. It just seems a bit strange because will Lewis Grabban be able to get into the same positions that he got into? We'll see as the game progresses. But he's definitely a lot older than Tyler Walker. And we'll see how he gets on. Gedson now. Finds Lucas Moura. It's a beautiful touch. But they're really playing deep now. It's getting ever more difficult to try and get something going. Oh, it's going to land to Harry Kane surely for 2-0. You would have imagined. But again, it's still not 2-0. It's still not 2-0. And this game is still wide open. With every opportunity for Nottingham Forest to get a goal back. Kimpembe does really well there. He's going to find Costa. And there's runners now. Costa. Harry Kane. Oh, he just couldn't stretch a leg out to it. He was so close. So close, but just couldn't stretch his leg out. Well, they'll make a double substitution. Guy Tompong and Jenkinson, so really defensive substitutions, and we'll make one as well. Well, a couple of the young Spurs on. Bodu and Doku. Harry Kane and Douglas Costa coming off. Harry Kane just not being able to find the back of the net today. And I think I don't know, maybe he's just played too many games. Makes more sense to bring him off and leave Lucas Moura on. Lucas Moura now. Been pulled left, right and centre. Oh, Doku, nice touch. Bodu, nice touch from him. It's a hard shot. It's a very difficult shot for him to take, to be fair, but it's dreadful in the end. But this was nice play from the youngsters. Good ball to Doku. Fairly decent touch, but I suppose Bodu's wasn't fantastic. Well, nice ball in here to Lewis Grabban. Joe Lolly now, he can hit them. Oh, well in, Kimpembe. Really well in. He's found Lucas Moura, who's been brought down. Doku now. What can Doku do? He does manage to keep hold of it and just play it into Gedson. And we're just not going to rush it now. Just not going to rush it like we have been. And he'll find Doku. Nice position for Doku. But he's clever with it. And this is how we've needed to play all game, really. Son. Oh, it's a terrible ball in the end. But we will win it back. Doku now. Not too bad on it. Bodu. Lucas Moura. Well blocked. Doku though! Oh, he will get the goal. And that's a fantastic moment for him, really, isn't it? That's a fantastic moment for him. He'll go and celebrate with the Spurs fans. And he gets himself on the score sheet here. Towards the end of the game, we were piling on the pressure, to be fair. We've been the better side. I think they've been worse since Tyler Walker's come off, to be fair. Nice break of play for him, really, with the deflection from the Lucas Moura shot. Well, Lewis Grabban's done really well here. And he will fire off a shot. And it's well saved in the end. I don't know what Denzel Dumfries were doing there to try and keep it in. We're past the added-on minute. But Lewis Graben looking for a consolation. Kimpembe missed his tackle. Hopefully nothing from the corner. Be very late on for them to snatch a goal. Obviously would be nothing more than a consolation. And Son will get to that, will he? He won't. Joe Lolly will hit it, but it's out. And that'll be a 2-0 victory for us here at home. We need to kill these games off a little bit quicker. Very nervous for me. I'd rather not have those nerves. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we get the victory that we really wanted and definitely deserved. So, with an eye on the Arsenal game at the start of next episode, I have gone with a little bit of a weakened side. We brought in Skip, Bergwijn and Doku to replace, obviously, some key players, Son, Bale, and I think it makes sense. Now, this Palace side is going to be difficult. They've still got Wilf Zaha. They've got some good central midfielders, even got Gibbs White, but I just feel like that's the smart move. The Arsenal game is going to be really difficult. We've still got really key players on the pitch. We've still got Lo Celso, a very strong back line as well, and Harry Kane, of course, the man himself, and Dybala, so I'm feeling it. 87% team spirit, so we should be good. Well, I have no doubt in my mind that this will be a difficult task today, away against Palace. I mean, we struggled a bit against Forest, so this will definitely be a difficult tie. A little bit of rotation, but the young players have got to prove themselves, especially players like Bergwijn. He's playing in this one today ahead of Son. He needs to prove himself, and it's another good opportunity for Doku to get some first-team football and to grow a little bit himself. Celso's found Dumfries now. Dumfries is always an issue, isn't he? Doku. Not the best of touches, though, unfortunately, from Doku there in that situation. We'll have more on that from Dumfries today, though. He can make those runs all day long. And look at how quickly he got back as well as making the run. Oh, we nearly blocked it out. We get a little bit lucky there. Doku will receive that. Nice footwork, but then terrible pass. He needs to have a decent performance. Wearing the number 20, Dele's old number. He needs to play well, I think. He really does, because there won't be too many chances with how much we rely on performing well. Dybala will hit that one and it's deflected. With how well we need to play for him to get opportunities in the team. So, you know, we have Costa there, we have Bale there. He's really going to have to put in these performances week in, week out when he gets the opportunities. You kind of need to stand out at this stage in this Spurs side for me to pick you. Bergwijn, Harry Kane. Well, this might not do him any harm. Doku. Oh, it was a nice shot, to be fair, considering he was running at full pelt. Dybala there, nearly winning that back. To say he was running at full pelt, that was a nice shot from him. If he'd have scored there, he'd have definitely done himself some favours. Well, nice position for them here. Denzel Dumfries will be out wide, trying to stop the cross coming in. It does in the end. Tosun gets to it. It's off the bar. And he'll get the ball back. And it'll be 1-0 Palace. It's been all us. It's been all Tottenham. It's been all Tottenham's pressure. Doesn't make a difference. Crystal Palace now. We check Tosun. Make it 1-0. We got a little bit lucky there with the ball coming back off the bar, straight to them. But we play a dreadful ball there as well. But you need a bit of luck when you play against the big sides. And that's exactly what Palace are getting at this moment in time. And they're standing firm and causing us problems. It's obvious they're looking to try and cross these balls in. Schlupp now is very, very quick. And luckily, we'll win it back with Bergwijn. What can we do now? Oh, Bergwijn's not got too many options, though, has he? Dybala will lift that onto Bergwijn. It's dreadful. It's dreadful play. It's not good for us. We look unsettled. Well, so far, we've not had much go our way. Dybala now is in. He fires off another block shot, unfortunately. We've not had much go our way in this first half. Been very cagey since Crystal Palace scored, as you'd expect from Roy. He does create these great defensive sides. Lo Celso! Oh, it's not miles off, you know. It's not miles off. Good effort. Zaha now in a dangerous position, and he nearly scored. It was nearly 2-0, and that would have been 2 shots from them and 2 goals. And this is how dangerous they are on the counter. All it takes is one opportunity, and they might be in. And oh, that weren't miles off. That was very close from Zaha. Oh, Bergwijn there does brilliantly. Harry Kane's in there. Oh, is it in? It is in! And we finally score a cross, lads. And there we go. Great play. Great play from Bergwijn. It honestly puts some respect on this cross and this run. He deserves all the plaudits for this. He takes himself past Cahill. Harry Kane does very well. It kind of goes under the keeper's arm. He's a bit unlucky. But we are right back in this game now, thanks to Bergwijn. Davis now. We're going to find him. He's going to pull it back towards Bergwijn. It will find Dybala. Denzel Dumfries is making this little cheeky run. Dumfries will pull that back to Doku on the volley. There's so many bodies back, though. This is the problem. Oh, Dybala does really well. Can he win it back? He does. Dumfries now will whip it in, and just couldn't get it up towards Harry Kane. And we've come alive now, boys. We've come alive. Well, there we go. 1-1 at half-time, and we've definitely been the better side towards the back end of that game. Crystal Palace, though, showing that they only need one opportunity. They only need one chance, and they'll score. So let's not give them too many more of them. You see, only one on target, buried it. So a little bit nervous going into the second half now. Oh, Doku's played a really ambitious ball to Bergwijn. Oh, I need to remember to say Bergwijn. Bergwijn. I think it's Bergwijn. A few commentators say Bergwijn. I'm going to go with Bergwijn, if I remember. You know I'm not good at names. It's not my strong suit. The Celso now. Dybala on the turn and shot! Oh, wow. Wow. Dybala. Please get up, mate. Don't be injured. Dybala, finally. Finally. How long have we wanted this moment to happen? How long have we wanted this moment to happen? That's a beautiful finish. An absolute beautiful finish. Just takes one touch, gets himself just enough room away from the defender, and then manages to smash off the shot. And I can't complain. This is nice play from us. And another goal. He's just snuck that in as well. It's an absolutely perfectly timed shot. Well, we can ease off a little bit now. Dybala getting a goal. A massive goal for us, let's be honest. A massive goal at this stage in the season. When we're still in the running, 5 points off top. In third place. And we don't want to drop any points either, because that means we would put ourselves in a difficult position. With Arsenal right behind us, breathing down our necks. Zaha's going to try and get to that. Davis will do well. I think we managed to hit that off Zaha as well. And Crystal Palace, they're just kind of giving us a warning sign to say we're not going anywhere. We're still in this. They certainly are. We could do with another. Denzel Dumfries tries to find Harry Kane. He does find Harry Kane, who will be fouled. And we'll have a free kick in a fairly good position. Oh, no, Harry. Get up, Harry. No, 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 no. He's still down. He's still down. Please, please, Harry, get up. Oh, this is bad. The ref's signaling for help to come on the pitch. This is bad news, guys. This is really bad news. I think he's going to be injured after this game again. Coming up to the North London derby as well. Well, he's off the pitch at the moment, so I don't feel great. I'll feel better if that had been a goal, though. That was a beautiful floated ball in from Dybala. We need Harry Kane back on the pitch. I think he might be back on now. We'll see. We'll find out when we whip it in, really. He's not, but Bergwijn! Oh, wow. Oh, Davis now. Oh, Davis scores. There's a scramble in the box. It's scrappy. You would not expect Crystal Palace to be unorganised at a set-piece situation, but they were, and it's a great first ball in that can't find Bergwijn, and Davis just gets lucky, and it's a well-placed finish, though. Well, we're going to commit team spirit suicide and bring off Harry Kane just because I'm a little bit worried about the injury, and also bring on some defensive strength in Skriniar. He will help us see the game out for sure. I cannot tell you, though, how much I'm enjoying using Denzel Dumfries. They've brought on Meyer as well now for Schlupp. And it's a great free kick that rattles off the bar. I don't know if the keeper managed to get a hand on that, Gazaniga. But that is a superb free kick now. He got nowhere near it. Well, they're giving Ben Davis room here, haven't they? They're giving him room here. He's kept the room. Doku! What? What? What a goal from Jeremy Doku. What a fantastic finish. And that should do it. 4-1. And it was nervy that first half. It was nervy, but we've taken over. And look at the room they gave him. No respect for Ben Davis here. And the kind of ball he can whip in. And what a finish. What a finish that is from Doku. Oh, Tottenham are going to be given an opportunity here. Adu stops on the ball. Oh, he's clever with it. He will fire off a shot as well. But Hennessy does very well to save it. And we're seeing some of our better, younger players put some performances in this one. It's really exciting to see. Bogdu's been exciting since he come on. Really at it. Oliver Skip in midfield today having a great game as well. And you just can't look past, can you? Jeremy Doku getting himself a superb goal. Well taken. What a finish. Well, they've played very well here, Maya. Well in Oliver Skip, but it'll fall to Douglas Luiz. And it's a great block from Skriniar. But it'll be a corner for Palace. It would have only been a consolation regardless. Dying embers of the game. They've got a corner here. Let's see what they can do with it. Hopefully nothing. Cahill is in there, but so is Skriniar. The ball will come out, though, to Meyer, who has done pretty well since he came on, to be fair. But we will keep the ball. We'll win it back. And it'll be Boldu charging down now, but at this stage in the game, it is game over. And there we go. A 4-1 victory in the end. Probably unexpected. A superb set of goals as well. Davis a little bit lucky in the scramble, but the Barlas was brilliant. You know, Keynes was decent as well, and Doku. And would you believe it? In one game, we scored 2 crosses. We are improving at them. So after that performance, guys, it still leaves the league table extremely tight with the Arsenal game, the first game of tomorrow's episode. So it's very key that we beat them. That's for sure. If we beat Arsenal, we give ourselves a little bit of a gap. Manchester City now on 65, Liverpool on 69. It is a very tight league season. Is there potential for Spurs here to win the league? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Probably not. But you never know. And a decent result against Arsenal, though, is the key. Is very much the key. Let's look at the teams that are down there as well. You've got West Brom, Nottingham Forest, and Newcastle United. West Brom all but relegated already. Minus 52 goal difference. So that lines us up nicely for the next episode where we're going to take on Arsenal. We'll take on Porto in the second leg, already 2-0 up, and Sheffield United in the league. So 3 actually fairly difficult games, to be honest with you. The Arsenal one got to be massive. And unfortunately, it means we will have to rotate the squad a tiny bit when we go and take on Porto. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe. We're trying to grow in subscribers as much as possible. We're trying to hit that 1K mark by Christmas. That is the goal. I would love it if we could do that. I appreciate all the support as per usual, guys. Take it easy. Keep leaving me your comments and your feedback. If I don't go for one of your players or what you suggest doesn't happen, it doesn't mean that I don't like your suggestions. I appreciate everyone that comments, and I will always try and get back to every comment that, you know, needs an answer. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.